either closing their eyes, and if you're really uncomfortable with closing your eyes, you can do what they call in yoga, you know, like the soft gaze, where you just look down. But everyone, close your eyes or sort of focus in and just think about the performance you just seen. For just like 60 seconds, just see whatever comes to mind when you think about persona. Tre ord, tre post-it. Ett ord på hver post-it. Ja. Pass meg. Whatever came to mind. What?
What you thought about?
Is that something you thought of while watching the performance?
Of course.
How is it spelled?
Oh, that's a good. That.
I think there's S, K, like with E or A? The atmosphere. Yeah, E. E? Yeah, I think. E, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's help.
Atmosphere.
Oopsie.
Atmosphere. Okay.
To the degree that it's possible. And when you're done, you can go over to this glass wall and just hang it on the wall. I'm a Norwegian theatre critic, theatre and dance critic, but I also this week started as a PhD candidate. And this workshop is sort of a fusion of what I'll be doing and an introduction to criticism. So it's more like an experimental way of exploring one way of doing criticism. The reason we did the words on here is that usually when I start writing a review, like you say, it's to describe and to sort of to know where to start with the text. I often start with what feels important to me. You know, like I close my eyes and I think of the performance or the movie I've seen and like what's the immediate impression I have. And if we look at these words, it's like relationship. It's about relationships. There's a lot of words like this. It describes what it is. It says its emotions, its movement. That's sort of value. A toilet. It's slow. So these words here both saying what sort of, you know, toilet. It was a toilet on stage. And also when you start writing, it's easy to forget what actually was in the performance and what's just in your head. So if you have some more writing in you, we're going to do a second writing exercise. But before we start writing, I would like us to do sort of, instead of saying if something is good or bad, I'm going to have some candy, bitter, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, sweet, sour, or salty. Yes. Yes. Feeling you match from the show.
Saft in mig og bara svona ska det bra att skriva något. Det var lite sur. Ja, det är så mycket.
We're going to do an exercise where we work from both sort of the initial feeling we had, the words we had, and you know the first feeling you had about the performance, and then you're going to put something in your mouth and just start writing about the performance, whatever comes to you.
Yeah.
just one thing before we share. Did anyone read something about the performance before they saw it? You did. So one person.
I've seen it before.
You've seen it before? So two persons who sort of informed.
Leno has seen it before.
You've also seen it before. I'm guessing this will have a difference between how you read the performance. Will be my guess. But is there anyone who wants to share from the discussion with the group? Like, either read something from their text or say something about what you've been mainly discussing?
It was predictable. That made me sour. It was well made and worked well despite them not talking. A lot of the puns were overplayed and it didn't know what it wanted to be. It started as a comedy, then it became this weird drama, comedy love story. Then it was love, then it was sad, then it was a sad drama, and that fell flat. The acting was great and it was written decently. 6 out of 10.
Maskene var dritkule. Det var tydelig at de var masker, men de var likevel realistiske. Og de hadde ett uttrykk hele veien, men kombinasjonen av lys og veldig godt kroppsspråk gjorde at alle de andre følelsene som karakterene følte, kom tydelig frem likevel. Jeg synes introen var veldig kul, for de hadde en god flow i det de gjorde. Jeg skjønte ikke alltid helt hensikten med det de gjorde, men det var likevel veldig kult. Fordi de fortalte liksom, en story om hvordan de hadde en god dynamikk i en vennegjeng da, som bodde i et kollektiv. Det skjedde mange ting på scenen samtidig, men det var liksom likevel ganske lett å få med seg alle tingene som skjedde likevel. De var veldig flinke med detaljene i kroppsspråket. De la til masse detaljer som du vanligvis ikke ville sett. Og de hadde utrolig god dynamikk, synes jeg. De voksne var faktisk veldig flinke til å spille ungdom, eller unge voksne da, og det er det jo ofte litt vanskelig å få til, men jeg synes de var veldig flinke. Og det var veldig bra at det var forskjell på musikken og hvordan alle andre lyder da, som kom, om det var radioen eller en telefon og så videre.
This is sort of a beginning of many reviews or like criticism, because for me this is how it starts. It's what is it, and exploring what it is, and like you say, trying to find a way in and describing it. And all of the things you said now sort of contains all the things you need to write a review or to have it published. Well, you would need, I don't have the projector, so you know I'm going to use this, it's a bit crap, but you know, just go with me. Could have made a title from the words up here. And the text you've already started writing. And the text would need to be signed to be published, but it would need to be describing, which we've all been doing now. What is it? Trying to describe what did you see. And you don't have to start with saying, you know, is it bad or good, but just trying to give some sort of value into it, you know, starting from somewhere. And also, I very often find it more interesting to, when, like you've been doing now, trying to say, is this relevant to me? Does it feel important? Why or why not? But sort of, how does it link into your world? That is very often what I find interesting in a text, is how did it impact you? What did you find in it? And then sort of just say something about why.